Someone is about to learn a very valuable lesson when it comes to you. And it's going to suck so badly because by the time they realize that they fumbled a woman of your caliber, it's going to be too late. You see, they judged you while you were in your caterpillar stage. They judged you while you were down and out. They judged you while you were trying to get yourself together. They judged you while you were trying to pick up the pieces of your life. And they looked at you and said, yeah, no, not her, not him. Not knowing that God had you in hiding. God had you in this stage on purpose, in purpose. Not knowing that God was cultivating something so great on the inside of you. But what I love about God is He is so strategic. He allowed them to fumble you because they were not it. Like, God knew they would not be able to value and treasure the rare gem that you are. So He allowed them to look past you. He allowed them to look you over based on your outward appearance, right? The Bible talks about how God judges the heart of men. And so the Lord revealed this to me when my daughter and I went to get a dog. My daughter has been asking me to get a dog for a very long time. And so we went to the shelter and we were about to give up when a man came up to us and asked us if we had seen this particular dog. Mind you, we saw the dog, but initially looking at the dog looked, I was like, yeah, no, he has no hair. Like, no, that's not the dog, right? Walked past the dog, overlooked the dog. And I know that it was nothing but the grace of God why that employee came to my daughter and I and said, have you seen this dog? And we were like, what dog are you talking about? This man walked us back to the dog that we overlooked and was singing this dog's praises. He was giving us the rundown on the dog, telling us how the dog had just come in and how they had to shave the dog's hair because when he came into the shelter, he was all matted up, etc., etc. And God said, yeah, Nicolette, you walked past the dog because the dog didn't look the way that you wanted him or her to look. And so after the guy talked up the dog and everything, I was like, all right, let's go for it. So we took the dog out for a meet and greet. The dog is so sweet. The dog is so cute. The dog is so heartwarming and just such a really amazing dog. And so I said, okay, Lord, if it's your will, let everything work out for us to take this dog home. So they told us that if the owner doesn't come back for the dog is all yours. So I'm like, okay, great. Long story short, my daughter and I took the dog home. Guys, this dog is incredible, okay? This dog is loving. The dog is potty trained. The dog listens. The dog loves on us. I'm just like, yo, I was about to give up. I was about to walk past. I was about to ignore the sweetest dog ever. And so God was like, yeah, that's how people are. People will walk past you because you don't look a certain way. People will look past you because you don't have certain things. But it's only the person that is willing to take the time to appreciate you in your caterpillar stage. It's only the person that's able to invest in you and to see your true value even while you don't look the part, that's going to be able to reap the benefits of the amazing person you are. That person that's able to see past the exterior is going to be able to experience your kindness, your warmth, the love of Christ that you display only that person. And so I just want to encourage you that if you feel overlooked or you have been overlooked, you're not alone. This girl has also experienced being overlooked. This girl has also experienced being rejected. This girl has also experienced being abandoned. But guess what? In those moments, it drew me closer to God. When I read my word and I read that He's closer than a brother, that He is close to the brokenhearted, that when my mother and my father forsake me, He takes me up. That made me say, you know what? If I don't have anyone else in this world, I know that I have God. And now to tie it back to our dog now has a loving home with a mother and a daughter who is God is restoring my relationship with my daughter, and our dog gets to experience that. Our dog also gets to bring us a new layer of love that neither of us have experienced before. So I love that God can use something so simple as a trip to the animal shelter, adopting a dog, to revealing something so deep. And so, again, be encouraged. Uh, Enjoy your caterpillar stage, because you won't always be like that. Our dog, his hair is already growing back. He's already looking like, like how he's supposed to look. And that's what happens when you pour into people, when you give people a chance, when you allow God to love you so much that your love meter overflows into other people. Never judge a book by its cover, and never judge a person while they're down. Shalom, and God bless you.